welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Colts and the Eagles coming up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. Around the globe, wherever you are, thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, our first Super Bowl together partner. It has been an unpredictable 2024 season, and it all culminates in an unpredictable place, New Orleans, Louisiana.
This is certainly the signature sports moment of the calendar year, Mike, and for the two of us to be able to sit up here together and watch it unfold in real time, it's pretty special, and you just keep thinking all week, who's going to be that breakout player? What's going to be that signature drive or play that decides the outcome of this game? There's been some special moments over the years on these Super Bowl Sundays, and I know you and I are excited when this thing gets kicked off to see if we have another one in store.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Pickett to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. Now a man who made the move inside the division. It's Saquon Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's Barkley. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Back to throw is Pickett. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. The gun is Pickett. A short throw taken in by Goedert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. Pickett now on play action. And he'll go right back to Goedert. He's got it again.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, this is down. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, we're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts move out to a 7-3 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. There's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Pickett. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one here in Super Bowl. Second down and 8. They put Campbell in motion. A second down throw for Pickett. That'll be taken in by Barker.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 1. It's 7-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run here with Sermon. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. To the left side and taken in by Downs. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. On 4th down, Richardson. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Colts 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. And that's a great example why. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down. But as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive on yards after the catch.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down. Here's Sermon. He is in. Ray Sermon, touchdown Colts.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. 3rd down, 3 to go. Man in motion is Smith. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They put Campbell in motion. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Slot receiver headed right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Sermon. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Richardson to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Richardson going to look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Stage is set for a thrilling second half here in New Orleans. We're back underway at Super Bowl 59. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8, setting up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. On 1st and 10, here's Pickett. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a give up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Evan Hull, touchdown, Indy. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point by Gay is good, and the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return is Rogers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun is Pickett. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Pickett. Now quick throw taken in by Brown.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Throwing on 2nd down. Pickett gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He's up the 1st down. Got a stoppage here. Third player. Pickett throw here. Finish off this drive.
Real good drive so far. I feel like they're down here to attack. Quite a down. And certainly has their back.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground. It's scoring. Greg, the big guys up front.
Only in this case, credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they're all.
So here comes Elliott. One the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown. The team's unit comes back to get the other side.
And I've been there. You go down and get it amongst each other. You're say, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
He'll get this past the 20. This one he's got this up close to 30 yards from 1st and 10. Barkley.
Into the hands of playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking in the and he's going to be brought down after a, and that's where he's in possession of the football. 1st and 10. They send the tight end into the pass down as he takes just 9 feet.
And his ability to be
here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun. He's going to be out here on the 1. Excited, but timeout. Take a shot. Zone. Third and that on EA Sports. My Greg, since a great season together. Mike night in New Orleans.
try to feed the love. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? Show you look a piece. See some more? You wanna try to beat the love. You wanna be leave this cold piece. Wanna see some more? You look a piece. Wanna see some more?
The broken glass of a bottle makes a jagged rock. Quitting, sweating in an old church. Low. Nobody walks through these doors on a witness tree. Everybody here's the same. I'm tired. So what?
To the good luck. You're
Now back Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena.
Every career starts as a dream.
street, making up different reasons for my nieces. From my day I picking up to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and fishing this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sick or something. Another bag, another sis, another scripture, another feeling, boy, gotta get me up, but I can't. Really gotta pump, cause he got no room. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie gotta pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in the start. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the South on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbors drum, put it up a pum. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go down. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting that cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles, all the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers, the south in the clouds. I'ma stay down till the sun. On the floor till it's cut. Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag. Listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tucked. Say she feeling little nigga, try luck. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen the day squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going with a